Manchester United couldn't withstand the relentless pressure of the Kop. Besides manager Erik ten Hag, Casemiro was the player who received the most criticism for the team's defeat. Two mistakes, coupled with several forgettable touches, were a telltale sign of the Brazilian midfielder's struggles. It seems like modern football has left Casemiro behind, as Jamie Carragher aptly put it on air. I don't think I ever believed Casemiro was worth the money, not because I doubt his world-class abilities, but because he's at the end of his career and can't possibly justify Manchester United's astronomical transfer fee. Casemiro's legs are gone. I remember watching Fabinho play for Liverpool last year, and I was the first to say it before anyone else realized it. I've never reached Casemiro's level, won the Champions League, or played for Brazil. But one thing I always remember about retirement is, there's a saying that you should leave football before football leaves you. Football at the highest level has left Casemiro, and he needs to find another place, MLS or the Saudi Pro League. I'm dead serious. The guy is old. Someone needs to tell him it's time to stop. These were the words of former Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher when talking about Casemiro at the end of the previous season. Although the Sky Sports commentator is a notorious Manchester United antagonist, and his playing career was marred by a foul that severely injured Luis Nani, his assessment of the Brazilian midfielder was spot on. Modern football doesn't necessarily disregard defensive midfielders like the former Real Madrid star, but they need to evolve or at least maintain the necessary physical fitness to perform their duties. It's true that since joining the Theater of Dreams, we've seen Casemiro score and assist more, as well as deliver quality passes that change the game's tempo. But those are merely fleeting highlights, not his strengths. After all, Casemiro's style relies heavily on physicality, and that's something he can no longer guarantee. His mistakes in the recent Liverpool match are a consequence of his decline, not a one-off incident. Manager Arne Slot recognized this by deploying his players to cover Casemiro's weaknesses, giving him more freedom. This allowed the Brazilian to receive passes from his teammates, creating an opportunity for the Kop to press aggressively. The error occurred when Casemiro attempted a misplaced pass to Ryan Gravenberch, which was intercepted by Luis Diaz. The pinnacle of disappointment was Casemiro's substitution at the start of the second half, replaced by the young Toby Collier. This is an unusual sight for a UEFA Champions League winner, especially during his prime, as he usually played the full 90 minutes. This substitution signals the end for Casemiro, especially with Manuel Ugarte now ready to take his place. Of course, after every game, players who make mistakes face intense criticism from fans, pundits, and former players. Let's hear what they said about Casemiro after this match. First, the Dutch manager's take: he'll still play. He's a great player. Casemiro has improved and proven that he still has value to this team. He has, in fact, won everything in his career. We've all witnessed his incredible performances in midfield. He will continue to deliver and will definitely be back soon. I saw him in the dressing room after the game. He didn't leave the pitch at halftime because he was injured. Taking him off was necessary. You know, when you're losing 2-0 to Liverpool, you have to take more risks as the match becomes more open. When you're losing, you have to take more chances. So I must commend the whole team for their determination and unity during the match. The Dutch manager's comments addressed the many fans' curiosity about Casemiro leaving the pitch at halftime. Rumors spread, suggesting that he was either frustrated with himself or had sustained an injury. Some even jokingly compared it to Ronaldo's behavior. What did Bruno Fernandes have to say about his close teammate? We started the game well and had more chances, but we needed to be more clinical. The same happened in the Fulham game. When you concede a goal, you can't blame just one person. Saying Casemiro lost the ball or Kobbie Mainoo lost the ball is pointless. They lost the ball because they were trying to be brave. It's part of football. Don't make it a personal issue. Casemiro has more experience than me. I don't need to tell him anything. He knows football, having played for two of the best clubs in the world. We lost the match. Congratulations to Liverpool for their efficiency. I don't look at the statistics, but the match was tense. While players defend Casemiro, former players criticize him harshly. Gary Neville and Roy Keane are just two examples. Many of us shared their disappointment with the 1992-born midfielder after the loss to Liverpool. While it's true that Liverpool was in better form, losing in such a way is frustrating. It's true that the Brazilian midfielder's best years were spent at Real Madrid, and his acquisition was a way to salvage the failed attempt to sign Frenkie de Jong. But we cannot deny that his first season with Manchester United was impressive. At the time, he was a reigning UEFA Champions League winner, guided by Erik ten Hag. The manager had helped his player improve significantly in all aspects, so he didn't rush to use him during the first few weeks after his arrival. Gradually, the 32-year-old midfielder found his rhythm and fulfilled expectations. Sadly, he couldn't maintain his performance in the second season due to emerging fitness issues. Injuries combined with the Premier League's pace left Casemiro behind his younger peers. He became slower, made poor judgments, and couldn't maintain a high intensity. Despite his determination to lose weight and regain form during the summer, it was not enough. Modern football has surpassed the former Real Madrid star. The club's leadership and former Ajax manager were aware of the issue in midfield and about Casemiro, but they failed to complete the Manuel Ugarte deal quickly due to complications with Paris Saint-Germain. By the time everything was finalized, it was too late. Therefore, the club reportedly sacrificed the beginning of the season to secure their desired player. While many questioned why they didn't sell the Brazilian midfielder, the truth is he didn't want to leave. Not that Manchester United was unwilling to sell him. Rumors of a move to the Saudi Pro League arose but never materialized. Now, mistakes and setbacks are inevitable. Erik ten Hag consistently emphasizes fighting spirit among his players. They might falter at times, but as long as they maintain a good attitude and determination to come back, the doors to the theater of dreams remain open for everyone. Those who don't can join another club. Manchester United won't tolerate players like that. Casemiro's commitment is commendable, but it can't mask the harsh reality. He's now relegated to the bench or unable to keep up with the Premier League's pace in modern football. Once a highly anticipated star joining the Red Devils from Real Madrid, the Brazilian star didn't disappoint with an impressive first season. Alongside Christian Eriksen, he upgraded the team's midfield, culminating in the Carabao Cup title and a third-place finish that secured a return to the UEFA Champions League. However, as age began to affect the 18-year-old, his physical condition deteriorated. Injuries became more frequent, and his performance slowed considerably. This led to mistakes and poor judgments, creating easy opportunities for opponents. As a result, the 1992-born star received countless criticisms from fans. The defeat is a defeat, and Casemiro himself might feel the weight of his shortcomings. With a 2-week international break, what message should the club's leadership convey to the 54-year-old manager and his players to improve their performance in the coming months? There's no denying the 32-year-old midfielder's love for the club, but he's no longer suited for the Premier League's speed. His dwindling physical condition leads to increased injuries. Ultimately, fans need to accept the reality and wait for Manuel Ugarte to settle in with the team. Otherwise, we have no other options. Hopefully, the Brazilian star and the entire team will bounce back from the loss, considering the season is only 3 matches old. This is a United Universe production. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, please support the United Universe production team by liking and subscribing, and turn on the notifications bell to avoid missing out on our latest videos. For now, goodbye and see you next time.